The Trojan War was sparked by the abduction of Helen, the Queen of Sparta, by Prince Paris of Troy. The Greeks, led by King Agamemnon, assembled a vast army to reclaim Helen and avenge Menelaus' honor. The Trojans, led by King Priam and his sons, defended their city against the invaders. The war raged for 10 long years, with both sides suffering heavy losses. The Greeks boasted legendary warriors like Achilles, Odysseus, and Ajax, while the Trojans had brave fighters like Hector and Aeneas. The turning point came when the Greeks devised a plan to infiltrate Troy by hiding inside a massive wooden horse. Under cover of night, a select group of warriors, including Odysseus and Achilles, snuck into the city and opened the gates, allowing the Greek army to pour in and conquer Troy. King Priam was slain by Achilles, and the city was sacked and burned. Helen was reunited with Menelaus, and the Greeks sailed home, their honor avenged. As the Greeks celebrated their victory, a bitter dispute arose over the spoils of war. Achilles, the greatest warrior, felt slighted by Agamemnon's refusal to award him the captive princess Briseis. The two leaders clashed, and Achilles withdrew from the war, taking his men with him. The Trojans, sensing an opportunity, launched a counterattack, led by Hector. The Greeks were pushed back, and Hector slew many Greek warriors, including Patroclus, Achilles' closest friend. Achilles was consumed by grief and rage. He reconciled with Agamemnon and rejoined the battle, determined to avenge Patroclus' death. He faced Hector in single combat and slew him, then dragged his body behind his chariot, refusing to return it to the Trojans. The war continued, with both sides suffering heavy losses. Odysseus and his men infiltrated Troy, stealing the Palladium, a sacred statue that protected the city. The Greeks breached the walls, and Troy fell. The king Priam's daughter, Cassandra, was taken by Agamemnon, while Aeneas, a Trojan prince, escaped with his father Anchises and son Ascanius, destined to found Rome. As the Greeks sailed home, they faced various challenges and tragedies. Odysseus, king of Ithaca, encountered the Siren's deadly song, the whirlpool Charybdis, and the Cyclops Polyphemus. His journey home took 10 years, and he found his kingdom overrun by suitors vying for his wife Penelope's hand. Meanwhile, Agamemnon returned to Mycenae, where his wife Clytemnestra and her lover Aegisthus plotted against him. They slew him, and Cassandra, who had warned of the treachery, was also killed. Achilles' son Neoptolemus avenged his father's death by slaying Aegisthus and Clytemnestra. However, the curse of the house of Atreus continued, as Orestes, Agamemnon's son, killed his mother and her lover, and was then pursued by the Furies. The impact of the Trojan War resonated throughout the ancient world. The city of Troy was rebuilt, and the descendants of the Trojan prince Aeneas went on to found the city of Rome, which would become a mighty empire. In Greece, the war inspired a golden age of culture, as poets, playwrights, and philosophers explored its themes and lessons. The great tragedians Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides wrote plays based on the war, while the historian Herodotus chronicled its events. As the centuries passed, the story of the Trojan War was retold and reinterpreted, but its essence remained the same, a testament to the enduring power of human spirit, both in triumph and in tragedy. And so, the legacy of the Trojan War continues to captivate us, reminding us of the timeless truths of human nature and the enduring power of myth and legend to inspire and guide us.